Glenn Beck watched a movie called The Monuments Men. It's a movie with Matt Damon, George Clooney, and I think John Goodman and Bill Murray are in there as well. And I think there might even be some more, superstars in there. And the movie is about an effort of the U.S. to save the art that Hitler was going to destroy. Of course, infamously, Nazi Germany. Like every, dictatorial or totalitarian regime, they like to destroy anything that's not, Nazi in nature, or in the case of Stalin, communist in nature. So there was a U.S. effort to save all that stuff. Glenn Beck watched the movie and listened to the conclusion he took away from it.
They actually claim that progressives care about people when the real story is they cared about the art, but not the people. They didn't go and say, screw the art. Forget about the art. What about the people? What happened to the people? No, we didn't care. We didn't care. Progressives didn't care. And so all of those Jews died. We could have stopped them. We could have, instead of monuments men, how about Auschwitz men? How about Dachau men? Why didn't we do that? Because they didn't care. We weren't doing a damn thing for the people, but we were doing it for the art. Because of the progressives. If you would have asked the American people, if you wouldn't have had a campaign, and you would have asked the American people, hey, do we save the art? Or do we save all the people that are going to the ovens? Every American would have said, save the Jews for the love of Pete. But it was because the universities and the progressives, this was their thing. They were all anti-Jewish, just as much as they're anti-Jewish now. Look at what's happening to our campuses. Same thing, same story, same love affair with totalitarianism.
Think about how insane what he's saying really is. Think about, there is no connection to reality whatsoever with what he just said. What he just said is lunacy defined. He just said that progressives didn't give a shit about the Holocaust and the Jews being killed. Progressives don't care about genocide, is what he just said. Glenn, you're not even that stupid. You're not even stupid enough to believe the garbage that is spewing out of your mouth. Now, what's the reality? Let's see here. What would prove Glenn wrong? I do believe it would be a nail in the coffin of Glenn's argument if, let's say, there was a progressive president at the time of World War II that decided to send us into World War II to fight the Nazis and stop the genocide. Oh, wait, that's right. FDR, the progressive president, sent us into World War II to stop the Nazis and the genocide. But of course, progressives don't care about the people being killed or the genocide or the Holocaust. How do you not see these basic facts that totally destroy your pathetic argument based on a movie? It's a movie. That's where you get your historical information from? That's where you draw your connections of the world from? Really? Is that what? So what tell me what was your takeaway about the marginal tax rate from watching Toy Story? I'm very interested in what your thoughts are on this, Glenn. You're not a serious person, man. You're a joke. You're a joke. And your fucking The Blaze Network with its 6 viewers is going to go under very shortly, and I'm going to laugh endlessly on that day. Okay, there were how many progressives? How many Democrats? How many liberals that actually went and fought in the war alongside conservative Americans? How many? There was plenty. There was a progressive president who sent us there. And by the way, they went for the art. The whole premise of the movie is this mission to go get the art. They went for the art at the end of the war as it was winding down. So they made the decision to intervene and to stop, Hitler. And then after that, they go ahead and decide, okay, let's try and save the art. So they did go to save the people and then the art later. He makes it seem like progressives sat around, like if myself and Jon Stewart were sitting around, we'd be like, hey, man, I like art more than people, don't you? Yeah, fuck people. People schmeeple, man. That's what I always say. Give me that painting with the can of tomato soup any day over James down the street.